look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If you play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. It is Easter Sunday. If you guys are celebrating or if you're not, go ahead, at least get some eggs. You know what I'm saying? Whether you go to church or, you know, go believe in the Easter Bunny, go in the refrigerator, get you some eggs and some cheese. And if you're Mexican, get you some tortillas because, you know, we eat everything with tortillas. But either way, what I'm trying to say is just get you some eggs. Be in the spirit. Crack one, throw it on the floor, whatever. Just get some eggs.
I want to break free.
And speaking of things to crack, you can go ahead and crack that sub button. Makes no sense, but still, you can crack that sub button. It's right there. Thank you guys for taking the time to help the channel grow. Chapters down below, all that good stuff. We got some hot ones for the special occasions, so without further ado, let's go. All right, now into the first set of Waffle House for Tekken 8. What? Buttons that need to be checked. So despite all the controversy, right? We just made a video yesterday. If I could talk, I'm stumbling right now. We just made a video yesterday about Tekken 8, right? There were some issues coming up, players' concerns and whatnot, but like I said, there's always two sides of the fence. There's still a lot of people out there that believe in the game and think that that game is the best version of the game that has ever existed to this day. So with that being said, Harada is speaking right now. Is there a chance that we might get the damn Waffle House? That's what the streets are saying in Tekken 8. Okay, so check this out. So it started right here, Harada's bar. They posted this back March 29th. I don't know why I said that like it happened a long time ago. I swear the video though, I swear it was filmed a while ago, like a few weeks ago or something like that. Either way, Harada's bar on Twitter just posted this on the 29th. Somebody underneath tagged it, right? Somebody by the name of @BackInTechDev, they said, Mr. Harada, can you please add this stage to Tekken 8, please? And of course, it's the Waffle House. Now, I think it's already been modded in there. I want to say somebody's modded it before. I know they did it with either like an earlier Tekken version. I want to say 7. I could be mistaken. I'll put it on the screen right now, but I swear I've seen some type of Waffle House stage in Tekken at some point. I know I have. But officially, that's what the FGC is saying. A lot of people are like, we want this stage. Harada then actually responds, right? He says, okay, I will ask once again about this request. Why do some communities send me requests for Waffle House? Please be sure to explain the basics for the request, including the original story, history, and background. I look forward to an explanation from someone who knows more. Then, of course, FGC does FGC shit, right? So the explanations are hilarious. Starting right here with the case time says, it's a common meeting spot for mutual combat in the United States. It has notoriety because the employees are also battle hardened. That comment has like almost 9,000 likes. This next one, 13,000, right? Somebody by the name of G-Prime85 says, this is where many fistfights in America take place. It'll make many people angry because it's true, which will only sell more copies. If the fight starts inside, then we smash through the windows into the parking lot. It'll be your most famous stage, I guarantee it. Others adding, I invite you to come to the US and I personally will take you to a Waffle House at 3 a.m. and then you'll make your decision. All right. And then I see Morris Cody saying the strongest fighters come here at 2 a.m. after a night of drinking. And then of course, it just continues from there. You see like more hilarious memes and tweets. I mean, it goes on. It's gold. The fact that it could actually happen, but that Harada's even entertaining it would be gold, right? Maybe even for a limited time. I think that would be cool as hell. Well, Harada actually responds to all of that saying, thanks for the explanation, guys. And I understand that many people are requesting it. However, I think you are missing one important point. The restaurant has both the trademark and the rights to the restaurant. So if the restaurant chain's quarters refuses to accept my proposal, it will not happen. Damn, so that's a lot to think about. But you know the FGC got some answers, right? Down below, people are like, well, just change the name. We'll know it's the Waffle House, you know what I'm saying? You can use a similar design, call it like the Waffle King Waffle or something like that, Tekken Waffle, anything, we'll still know what time it is. I don't know if it would hit the same. What do y'all think? You think if they put it in there, but if they change some minor details, it would still hit the same? Not too sure about that. But he says they might not accept my proposal. It don't hurt to ask, baby, you know what I'm saying? So as long as you ask, why not? Waffle House might want to smoke. They might like the, you know, they might like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still thinking about all the damn eggs and glitter and powder and shit that I'm gonna see today.
I want to.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Waffle House might actually like the publicity. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And now into that $1 million question. Oh, I know you've been thinking it. I know you've been saying it. I've been seeing it. Competitive FGC, don't play around. You'll blow up the stream. You'll blow up the chat. You'll blow up Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You blow up everything. Anytime Punkdagod doesn't win, you say Punk is not clutch, that he's the king of second place. Buttons that need to be checked. Was that the title? Was that literally the title that I just did? Anyway, what I'm trying to say, the meme or the curse, however you want to refer to it, the Punk not being clutch, Buttons is about to get checked because Justin Wong actually had him on his channel and did an interview. Well, I love Justin's style of interview because it's not typical esports. Hey, are you -3 in the plus rep? No. He likes to ask random ass questions and it's funny as hell. It's pretty, I mean, he knows a lot of these guys. He's very comfortable and it's hilarious. So I definitely recommend, look, we're gonna check out a small clip. Matter of fact, we're gonna check out this piece, but it's hilarious. Link down below, definitely check out the whole thing. So towards the end, Justin's like, look, I gotta ask you this question. Basically, a lot of people are talking about you being a choke artist or not being able to be clutch, I should say, right? Not being able to be clutch. How do you feel about it? Let's check it out.
Yeah. So this is the final question. All right. A lot of people always talk about, you know, you're one of the best.
I gave you so much
and
props,
then
Justin.
For some reason, you just always like don't clutch it out, right? That's what people say. They say there's something wrong, but I have my own theory about it. What do you think when people say stuff like that?
You know, it's a bit annoying sometimes because
Yeah.
I see it all the time, and then sometimes I do start to think, I'm like, what is actually wrong? Like, why is it that when I get to grand finals I just lose?
Okay.
You know, I actually, when I just lost to Problem X, like, I realized something. Like, I don't really get nervous. Like, I wasn't nervous or anything when I played them, but for some reason, I was playing, and I feel like my mind, when I'm in grand finals, I get sidetracked, and I start thinking about a lot of things.
You start thinking about the $1 million. You're like, I'm gonna be in Group H.
Yeah, it's just I just started thinking, like, overthinking mad stuff, and I was like, I caught myself when, like, the middle of the set, it was like already maybe game 4 or 5, and I was like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? Why I'm thinking about so much stuff and not just focusing on just playing the match?
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be the reason why I actually don't win a lot anymore. But you know, I don't really know exactly, but I don't feel like I get nervous. I just maybe get inside my own head too much when I'm about to actually win a big tournament.
Okay, let's stop it right there before Justin continues. All right, he said, I maybe get inside my head too much before I win a big tournament. It's interesting, though, that he admits it, right? He's like, yeah, it's annoying because I've heard people say it. He said, but I also have had the same thoughts. Like, is there something to this? And he says, it's not so much that I feel like I'm nervous. It's more so my mind just spaces out. And I start thinking about a whole bunch of shit that I shouldn't start thinking about. You know, and I've heard Punk say in the past that he was nervous, you know what I'm saying? But also, if you realize, me watching this, I could see where he says, what I'm coming to know or coming to realize, something like that. I think I'm wording it wrong. But what he's saying is, I guess more so like hindsight, right? That it's not so much being nervous, that it's more so my mind is just simply not focused in those big moments. But then it gets a little deeper because Justin has a theory. Let's get it.
You want to hear my theory?
Yeah, let me hear.
Come on, Justin, bring it home.
I think this might change it. All right. So, they interviewed Problem X on like how did you win, and the way he explained it, it actually made perfect sense, because in terms of let's say from a score to 0 to 100, your footsies and neutrals is 100. So when people play you, let's say casuals or in like the earlier sets of the tournament, they're trying to beat you as a fighting game player. So because they're trying to beat you as a fighting game player, you smoke them, you whiff punish them, you check their drive rushes, you make them feel like they can't do any single damn thing, right? So now in their head, how am I supposed to win? So they gotta be more aggressive, more YOLO, more unpredictable. So now I think that's why they start changing up on you, but you don't like playing that YOLO random uncertainty. You just want to play with like the natural skill that you have because it's just so good. So because that's why, like, if you think like, let's say you wake up DPs,
Yeah.
they're not the best.
They're not.
They're not the best.
Every time I do it
They're
in
not
my
the
head,
best,
I
see?
always think
They're
like,
not the best.
they're probably going to block this one, but I'm going to just let it rip anyway.
Yeah, they're not the best, right?
Okay.
So I that's what I think. I think you sometimes, like, if you need to, like, let's say turn it up by being a little random, you just don't have the random factor because you're not random.
Yeah.
We'll stop it right there. He said, sometimes when you need to turn up the random factor, you can't because you're not random. You're so technical. You're so literal. You know what I'm saying? You're one of the best, if not the best, at just playing the damn game. But when people go YOLO, they seem to they seem to out YOLO you. You know what I'm saying? Because, and you know what? That kind of makes sense if you think about it. Because I think about all those times where he got waxed. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like they steamroll him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they'll reset the bracket and they'll win match after match after match, and it just goes downhill fast. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they go and it's a nail biter and then he ends up losing. It's usually like you could see he's just like, Jesus, take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? It's like a completely different Punk. So that could be it. That on top of what Punk is saying, like, man, I don't know how to focus. So I would be interested to know that now that Punk knows this, well, also I'd be interested to know how long he's known this, but is he interested in doing something about it? You know what I'm saying? Because all the pros at the highest level, whether you're basketball players, NFL and whatnot, they'll do therapy. They'll do meditation, daily like affirmations, like basically anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you could do to get your focus and get your peace. And I wouldn't be surprised if he eventually did something like that. I even read a comment one time where they were like, Punk needs to get rid of that mental block and needs to seek something like that, right? Whether it be therapy or any of the other options that we just named. I think it would actually be a really good thing, because until he does come to peace with that and solve it, you know, it's unfortunate that this might keep happening. Because let's be real, at the end of the day, if you don't have confidence, if you stand in your own way, if you are your worst critic or your worst enemy, it is 1,000,000 times harder to succeed at anything. So very interesting to hear, right? And I can only imagine very frustrating, because let's be real, sometimes that match, especially the one he had against Problem X, you know what I'm saying? That can mean the difference of getting 0 to like possibly winning $1 million. You know what I'm saying? It's like life and death sometimes. So I don't know. Food for thought. How y'all feeling? Let me know. There it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying the holiday, man. Whether you celebrate it or not, just be with your family. Have a good Sunday. A lot of us have the day off tomorrow as well. Not me, but a lot of other people might. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to give a quick shout out to Mr. Neon Camel, right? That did a super thanks on the channel the other day. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. And also, almost forgot this one. I'm gonna butcher it. The CF3JS did a super thanks as well. I appreciate the love, y'all. So appreciate everything, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, family. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
If you pop, it's gonna pop out twins or something.
That's crazy.
I had a dream.
Why would you give me that luck?
I had a dream that you had twins.
That's crazy.
Would you be cool with that?
I mean,
One boy, one girl. That's the godlike
nah,
too.
I wouldn't want 2 boys though.
2 boys.
Yeah.
You want them to play?
Yeah, I want them like to fight each other and stuff. I want to see
Like
that.
real life?
Yeah.
Like fist fight?
Yeah.
Why would you want to see that?